Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you. We're going to be doing some cards using the gorgeous GMC Designs new collection, which is Craftella Creations. I'll show you the stamps quickly. The papers, unfortunately, I have used them, so we've only got little bits of scraps. So, but I do show the stamps on other videos. So we have two Stampentals sets. So we've got edition 2 and edition 3, which are just absolutely stunning. We have Painting Polly, we've got Mixed Media Maggie, we've got Sally Stitch, we've got Nature's Palette, we've got Pretty Creative, and we've got Stitching a Party. So I have already stamped and coloured in quite a few elements of this collection, so I thought we'd do a range of a few different cards. So I've made some card bases. So with an A4 sheet of card, I've made this double easel long thin card. So that's the card that we are going to create today. So yeah, I'm just sort of wondering why it doesn't sort of sit down up. There we go, perfect. Right, so I do have lots of scrap bits, so I'm just going to put them to the side of me, and straight away I'm loving this paper. We haven't got enough though, but we can work around that, so I do not mind, because I will put a little strip, I think, along the bottom. Oh, well, what about this one? Actually, that would fit nicely. Yeah, we'll go with this one. So I'm really just using up my little offcuts, my leftover bits and pieces, and seeing what we can create. So like I said, this is just a white cardstock. It is 200 GSM for the card base. The lowest I'll go is 160, but that's only if I'm just using paper. So if I'm not putting any mediums on, if I am putting lots of elements on, then I try and go just a little bit. Yeah, I'll go to about a 250. But 200 GSM sort of seems to be okay. Now this piece I'm going to pop on the front, so just on this bit. So I'm just going to put the glue on here. This glue that I'm using is UHU glue, so it's a pen. It's just what I have in my stash. So right, I'll pop that on. Make sure it's all straight, yeah. And then what I'm going to do is we're just going to cut along, and then that way we get the perfect size. And so I'm not very good at measuring. This seems to be the best way for me to sort of measure my paper for these cards. So yeah, much better. Right. I know some people out there, they get it right first time. It really does amaze me how they do it. Right, okay. Now I just need to trim across the top as well, so that's all nice and straight without dropping it. My hands, honestly, they're just, do you know what? Let's use the big scissors, because they've got a bigger, what do you call it, handle. And yeah, just bigger in everything in general. Okay, yeah, right, so there's that bit done. Now I want a bit on there. I know we can't see it, but I would feel better if I had a bit on there. So I do have some of this one left that could sort of go on, I don't know, because I feel like we can use that on something else. So how about some of this one? Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to stick that one on there. Right, so again, just popping some glue down. So I'm actually nearly through all my glue, so really happy about that. So I'll have to get some of my art glitter glue ordered, because it is fab. So it'll be nice to go back to a really nice glue again. Use my bigger scissors. I do find the bigger scissors are better for when you're doing bits like this, providing you haven't got everything stuck to them. I feel like I'm finger and thumbs today, so I feel like I'm not sort of coordinating very well. Right, okay, so there is that. Now, let me just, oh, that looks nice. Now, I want this little bit covered. I'm not liking how that is looking, so we're going to just fold this little bit in half, because I really don't like how you can sort of see that gap, and I just feel like, yeah, so I'm going to pop that on there. Oh, and straight away that looks so much better. Yeah, so we're going to do that. Okay, so again, let me just grab this glue again. So, and I think what I'll do is I'm going to grab my border peel offs, and we're going to put some of them on. So let's stick this down, make sure that it's well adhered, because we don't want it to come up. Yeah, I love that. Right, where, let me have a look. So we have some border stickers here. Got these really nice ones actually that I used on when I made some earrings to make it on the earring box. I think I'm going to bring them in because they're just, yeah, too nice not to. And it's just really just to finish this off so it looks, yeah, so it looks nice. I like that. Well, let's pop that in there. I don't think I'll be able to use them, but you know, you just never know. Right, really like that. Okay, so that is, oh, that is looking really nice. I'm liking how that's looking. Right, I'm going to do the same, but I'm just going to use this smaller one for the back of it. Because like I say, it is just to sort of hide that join. There we go. So again, trim that off there. Right, okay, so there is that bit done. Now, which lady are we going to use? So I've got lots and lots sort of going on. Oh, I like that there. Yeah, I do like that. Right, do you know what? I'm going to add that on there because I really like it. And why not? If you really like something, just go for it. So it is, I am today, it really is just crafting with what you have left. And I think it's quite nice sometimes that when you've got a bit of a kit left, to see what you can create. So I know that I'm running out sharply of my papers, so I will be buying some more because they're just absolutely gorgeous. But I'd like to see what I can sort of come up with at the last of it. So yeah, now I'm going to bring in this last bit because, you know what, why not? And I'm going to put it along the top bit instead of the bottom one, just so that we can sort of see it. And then again, I'm just going to trim these down. There we are, wherever that, there it is. So yeah, they're really, really nice. I don't know where they came from. I did get them gifted, but I just think that looks really nice. But you could use lace, you could use anything you wanted. So that is the start of our card. Now, I don't think I'm going to use a lady. However, I have got lots and lots of these painted up. Let's have a look. Not painted up, sorry. Oh, do you know, words. Coloured up. So I quite like that. I think that looks quite cool actually. So I'm thinking that. And then I have these, which are some plant pots. Yeah, some flower vases. So, and then we could always have them there like that. Oh, I quite like that. Do you know what, that is like so simple and not what I was expecting to do today. Right, yeah, I'm going to keep that. So I do need some foam because I think it'll look nice. Yeah, all put together. Now I am just putting glue over these because they're a nightmare to take off, so it's easier just to to do it this way. So I'm going to start from the outer edge and work my way in. But they all stick together as well, which is a bit of a, yeah, bit of a nightmare. But, you know, we work with what we work with. I still have so many of these foam squares. Honestly, I cannot believe how many there is still to use up. It's mad, isn't it, what we end up with. Okay. So, right, may as well put them on this one. Right. But yeah, I just tend to, if they don't break apart, I just stick them on. I just find it so much easier because then that, yeah, it's already done it for you. Okay, get you on there. Right, I think they're done, so let's get these stuck down. Again, making sure I've got plenty of glue on. But I really like how this has turned out. How fun is this? So it just goes to show, you know, you don't have to use our gorgeous girls on any of the other pieces, like on all your projects. You can just use our accessories. I think this glue is just about run out, which is awesome because it's so stringy. There. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Right, that needs moving over just ever so slightly. There we go. Right, okay, so there's those. And then the next ones we need to do is we need to do our vases. What do you say? Do you say vase or vase? I don't know what I said. Vase? Vase? I don't know, I think I change it up every time. Okay. Right, okay, I'm just going down and popping some foam on them all. Just because I like the dimension on the cards. So, yeah. Okay, this one. And down there. I need one more if I can get one. Oh well, two more. Yeah, and then this one. So, alright, one there and one there. Right, okay, so let's get these stuck down. So again, just using my glue. It really is very stringy, this glue. But I have to say, it's actually one of the nicer ones that I've used over the last few, I'd like to say the last couple of months actually. I would say it's how long I've been trying to use my glues up for. And I think if I was desperate for glue and I needed some there and then I would definitely get some. As much as it's stringy, it doesn't warp your paper or crinkle it or anything. So yeah, so if I didn't have any glue in and I was desperate, then I would get it, because like I say, it is one of the nice ones. I'd rather get this than just a PVA glue. So yeah, right, okay, so there is that. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, so I'm going to leave that off to the side to dry because we're then going to stamp a sentiment. I'm just going to put a sentiment on there as well. So I'm just going to, but like I said, I want it to dry first. And let's make one more card. So I've got this card and they've been sat on my wipes, so it's got a little wet patch on, but it will dry. So let me just move them out of the way. Right. So what I'm going to do is, let's have a look what papers I've got left. So I like that for there, definitely. I'm wondering whether, because I can bring in half of one, but I think I will actually put that one underneath there like that, and that one on there, and then I need something on that one. Right, I like that. So let's, like I say, I think this is just about run out. So should we put plenty on because we don't want it to. So this is an A4 sheet of cards, 200 GSM. I've just folded it in half, and then this piece I've just folded that in half, so it creates a Z fold card. So that's all I've done. Right, I will trim them down once they are dry. So let's do this one. So like this. I think we should have a little bit left in there. Should hopefully have enough to finish the card. Okay. Again, put that down. Right, okay. So there is that done. Sorry, I had that in my mouth. I was trying to keep it down. Right, so I'm just going to cut, you can see where that the wet bit is off the baby wipes, so hopefully that will dry quite nicely. But I might do some decoration on the back just to cover that. I hate wasting, so. Right, I'm just going around and making sure everything is nice and trimmed down, because obviously we don't want it so that, yeah. So it looks a mess. We want it to be nice. Right, and then this one. Right, and then down there. Like this. So always keep your little odds and ends, because honestly, there's so much that we can do with them. It's just fab. I love it. Right, I mean, we're going to keep that because we can use that as a strip somewhere. See, make it really funky. These little bits, obviously, we can't. Right, okay, so that's what we've got so far. Now, I want something to go in there. I do have, well, they're a bit too small. Let's have a look. I'm just going through. I've got a load of scraps just off to the side of me, so I'm just sort of going through them to see what there is, to see if there's anything that I can sort of, might use that actually. So I'll just cut this out, because what about if we did that and that? Yeah. How about that? Yeah, do you know what? I like that. Yeah, I think, yeah, I do. I really like that. So let's get our glue down. Actually, I think it might, oh no. See, I keep thinking it's run out. You can't really see in it. So I'm not sure. I just know it's getting harder and harder. Yeah, we are run out. I thought we had. Right, okay, that should be enough to stick this on. So just there like that, and then I do need a little bit more glue on here, so let's use this little one. Right, okay, and I'm going to just pop that up on there, and I'm wanting it to go on that fold, so that will get folded in. And then where we've got this little area here. Do you know what, I'm going to use this one. I'm just going to fussy cut out this button like so. I'm going to stick that over that bit there, so just like that, because then that way it just hides where that white space is, because we don't want to see that really, do we? Okay. Just going to pop some glue all the way in, because I don't want it to come up. Okay, right, and then fold that over on there, and then what I'm going to do is we're just going to grab the big scissors, and I'm going to cut all the way down like that. So yeah, right, really pleased with that. Actually, I think that looks really nice. So that is our card so far. So that's what we're looking at. Yeah, really nice. Okay, so that's the few bits of papers. Right, I'm going to grab my white gesso because I want to just take some, I just want to sort of tone some of this down. So to do it, we just pop it on some, this brush actually isn't not a very good one, it's not giving me anything. Yeah, so I'm wanting to tone that colour down because I'm wanting our images to really stand out. So gesso is a really good thing for that, so highly recommend you have some in your stash. So as you can see, it tones it right down. So it's a good thing to have, but I'm wanting it so that our focal images, the stamped images that we've coloured, really pop. I think a bit more. I just want it nice and bright white. I mean, I'm not sure what I'm putting it on, but I know the sort of this, like, I know sort of what I'm wanting to do, if that makes sense. And I know that I really want some white space. So yeah, right, loving that. So put that in my water. Now I think that I'm going to use there's a couple actually that I really want to use. Let me pop these out the way and let's see what we have. So we have got Painting Polly, which I think she would look amazing on, and then maybe something like this. Maybe, don't know, I do not know. Oh, actually I really like that. Yeah, I quite like that. Do you know, I think that works. So the only thing I'll sort of say is maybe have, so I've got a couple of the paintbrush ones, have them coming up as well out of the, maybe, what do you think? I do like them, but I just don't know. I think 2 is too much because it's sort of a bit the same, aren't they? So maybe like that, and then oh, what about that? Yeah, do you know what? I'm just going to go for it because I really like that. So yeah, let's just go for it. Right, where is, right, here's my little glue. I'm going to keep these flat, I think. Yeah, because I think we've already got, right, I'm going to glue that down so it glues that into place and that one into place, and then what I can do like that, and then just lift them up so that they don't move, because no mind, look, it'll move and then I'll forget where I wanted it to go. Yeah, so that there, and then this here, yeah, like that. I have a paint splatter. Where's the other paint splatter? There it is, because I quite like that up here. Okay, I am thinking though, where's the stamps? Because do you know what I think would be really nice is I like the bottom one, I think. Yeah, either the bottom one, I don't think the sewing bee because we do, or the painting one, or both. I'm thinking the borders, I think they would look really nice if we did them in black. So I'm trying to, I think, yeah, do you know what, let's go for this one. So let's go for the paintbrush one. because I just think it's absolutely gorgeous, and I think it would really, really add to our cards. So let's, right, I'm using my archival ink. So what I'm going to do is, now if you leave it for a few seconds and let that paper soak in the ink, then you will get a better impression. And I wasn't sure where I got that from, and it's actually from our lovely Angela, who's on our team. So she's the one who actually is where I learnt that from, so thank you, Angela. If you don't know Angela and you haven't been over to her her YouTube channel, please do. She is an absolute genius when it comes to tips and tricks, and oh, honestly, she is absolutely amazing. I've learned so much off her. She goes into a lot of detail on why mediums act a certain way. She tests things out, she tries. So if you're wanting to get into mixed media, she's definitely somebody to to follow, because honestly she knows so much. She's so clever, really, really clever, and super talented. So yeah, do go and check her out. So I'll just leave that there. Oh, how nice is that? See, just works. And then I think I'm just going to have make sure that's inked up. I'm just going to have it actually turn it that way. There, I think that's it. I don't think I'm going to put any more of the borders on, but I really, really like that. Okay, yeah, perfect, absolutely perfect. So let me pop this away, because I'm not going to use this again. However, let's use this though for our sentiments. I do need, I want to see if you could see the state of my desk. It is an absolute mess. It seems to always be a mess these days. But then I was talking to my my friend the other day on while we were crafting, which was really nice. I enjoy crafting with my friends, but my best friend and I were crafting away, and it seems to be our roles have reversed. So I've started having to tidy up every 5 seconds, and she's working in a mess. So whereas she was always the one who tidied up properly and tidied up in between doing things. I am tidying up now because I've forgotten what I'm looking for now. And I was and every time I did something, I had to sort of stop and start tidying up, and you know, it was just mad. That's what I wanted. Just I did have some little bits of card, or I thought I did some white card. I don't need my trimmer, so my trimmer can go away. Just off to the side somewhere. I bet it's on this side. No, they're just card bases. Oh, there they are. Yeah, so they're on this side. So, as I'm thinking that I'm going to have this sentiment. So, let's move that just a second. And then we just... So it says, life is art, paint your dream. Oh, yeah, definitely love that. Right, okay, so I'm finished with that. So let's move them out of the way. Oh, do you know, honestly, it really is a mess. Right, let's see what we can do. Oh, I need my trimmer. So I put it away and I actually need it. So I want to make sure that this is as straight as we're going to get it. So I'm just, I don't even know if you can see. Right, okay. I'm liking that. Yes, I do. I like that a lot. I am going to use that as well, though. A crafty life is a happy life. And then I think I'm just going to pop that up at the top. But I am going to... Let's put fishtail in. Right, there we go. Yeah, just up at the top like that. I really, really like that. Do you know, I need to, I actually need to do another sentiment. So that one in there, and then we're going to have this one. I'm going to glue it all the way because I want a bit of it sort of over the edge. Oh, and try not to, yeah. Right, okay, so that's there, and then we're going to have Painting Polly just there, which is perfect. So let's glue her down, which is probably a good thing that she's getting glued down today, because her neck is very delicate. Very delicate indeed. Okay, so let's pop her there. So she's adhered down. So like I say, loving how this is turning out. I'm going to have that, I think. I want that there with her. Yeah, I think I do. Do you know what? I'm going to actually raise this one up. So just this one thing I'm going to have, yeah, raised. Because why not? So I need, yeah, it keeps, okay. Oh, see if I can take them off. Yeah, I can, sort of. They either want to come off or they take forever. See, some of them, like you can see that they're happy to come off, but then others, like that one, they're just so stuck down. That's why I get so fed up. This one doesn't, there we go. That's why I get so fed up, and why I just give up and put, yeah. Okay. Now, I'm wanting something there. Let me have a look. Where is it? Right, my black. Because all I'm going to do is I just want to ground her. There we go. Yeah, I like that. I just like the darkness of it. So why not? Right, last thing. Oh, see, how lovely is that? That's really cool. I love that. Yeah, really fun. Really, really fun. Right, see, we've got that. So I want to hide that because I think that's not gonna. The ink off my mat has rubbed against it, so not good at all. Right, let me put this away. So what I'm thinking is, so if it ever happens to you, then you can always make it into like a feature, so we can cover it. So what I'm thinking of is grabbing some of the paper. Let me move these over here because we'll use them in the next video. So I have this gorgeous, yeah, so this paper will fit. So if I lift that up, and then if we just, there we go, do it that way, and then we could do this way. So we're making a feature on the back of it for something that, you know, in theory we wouldn't use the card in theory, would we? So yeah, I like that. So we just have this nice strip along the back just to hide that. And then what I'm going to do, so let me stick this down. So we're going to hide that nicely, and then let's trim it. Scissors. So there and there. Okay. Right, move that out of the way 1 second. And then what we can do, so that's adhered down, is we could always have, oh, there we go. Actually, no, I'm going to go with the blue. Oh, I love that. There we go. So there you go. Just something very simple, and that's just to disguise the fact that we had a mark there left by some baby wipes. I really, really like that. So there you have it. There is our card. Right, I'm going to bring the, and then we've got our back bit there. So I'll bring in the other card. So this is it. And like I say, I'll come back on, we'll do another video with those ones, because otherwise the video is going to be super, super long. But this is what we have. I just love it. I think it's amazing. Now we do need a sentiment. So what I'm thinking is, ooh, I like the idea of crazy friends. Crazy friends, good times, and best memories. Do you know, I'm going to use all three of those on here, because I just like, yeah, I like the idea of that. Right, so I didn't put him back, so I must make sure that I do that. Right, we have this piece here, and then I need, so it looks like I'm going to be using my Memento Tuxedo Black, because it was just on top. So it's, yeah, I have no, well, the two inks that I use a lot of are my Archival and my Memento. So yeah, it just depends what sort of in front of me to what I pick up, really. Right, and then this one, oh, turn it the right way, because that will probably annoy me. Okay, and then good times, yeah, I like that. And then best memories is our last one. So there we go. Oh, perfect, absolutely perfect. So now what I'm going to do, now that I've done that, right, and I'll put them away properly once I'm finished, and then go off camera. I'm gonna grab my what do you call it? Oh, I can't think of the word. My trimmer, and we're just going to trim these down. So just like so. And then, right, okay. So we've got best memories, we've got good times, and we've got crazy friends. They're just so fun, aren't they? Right, and then I'm going to do, oh, just sort of, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put best memories up at the top. Actually, I'm just going to stick it down. I'm not going to put these on foam, because we've already got the other bits on foam, so let's just leave them. So let's pop best memories there. I want to put crazy friends just along that front, so let's do that like this. And then good times, yeah, I'm going to just stick it there, just so it's sort of half on, half off. Okay, so just like that, so that will dry. So yeah, oh, how cool is that card? Isn't that so cute? So that is it for today, guys. They're my two cards. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've loved making them. How fun are those? They're just so super. Please do go and check out all of our other lovely ladies. Also do go and see, go over to our lovely Julia's Facebook group, where you will get even more inspiration to use with these gorgeous, gorgeous stamps. Yeah, I love them. How cool. But that is it for me today, guys. Thank you again for watching. Please do give a big thumbs up, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you very soon in my next video. But until then, happy crafting. Bye.